Hi there and welcome back. Rebecca here, and this is going to be my Sunday meal prep. I really like to prep as much as I can on the weekend for the week ahead. It just really makes our weeks go a lot smoother, especially with all the kids' after school activities. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, especially if you like mom life, grocery hauls, weekend preps, things like that. Then I'm sure you'll like my channel. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you stick around and get some great ideas for your meal prep. All right, I've got the meat browning here in my egg roll in a bowl today. I am using ground turkey. It's healthier, but I promise you it doesn't taste as good as sausage or ground beef in it. I realized I was out of ground ginger, and I happen to have some ginger root, and so I tried kind of, grating that up into it, but it really just kind of disintegrated. I know I got some in there, but ginger root is not something I have cooked a lot with. I had it in the refrigerator from a previous recipe. So in the egg roll in a bowl, I also, because it's ground turkey and doesn't have a lot of fat, I used my basil olive oil to kind of coat the bottom. And I'm going to put in some soy sauce, which I feel like I had to use a lot of extra soy sauce today because of the ground turkey. And I think I put in some garlic powder, maybe. I don't remember. Sometimes I'll add it, sometimes I won't. I definitely always add sesame oil, though. I love the sesame oil. Next, I added a whole bag of chopped up coleslaw, and I don't have a lid that fits this cast iron skillet, so you'll see here in a minute that I just put on the biggest lid I have over top of it, and it just kind of helps to keep some of the heating and steam it and wilt all of that coleslaw down. Right now it looks to be a huge amount, but it wilts down quite a bit. As you can see, I also added some more soy sauce there as well. You can see the ground beef over there wasn't quite totally thawed, and I'm using kind of too small of a pan to brown it in, but I knew I could stand here and brown both at the same time. So this is going to turn into taco meat here soon. The beef is finally browned. That took forever. I'm adding in a can of mild green chilies. We do not like real spicy stuff. Well, typically we don't. And I'm going to add in I think a half a cup of water, and I buy my taco seasoning. The McCormick brand is gluten-free, and I'll buy it at Costco in the huge container. And so I'm adding about a quarter of a cup or so of taco seasoning to my water, and I'm going to pour that in and stir it and let it simmer for a while. And then I'll let it cool, and I'm going to stick this in the fridge for dinner one night this week. All right, my taco meat is ready. I'm just moving it to the back to kind of cool a little bit, and I think the egg roll in a bowl is pretty much ready as well, so I'll end up moving it to the back here in a moment and getting something else ready. So now I'm going to go ahead and just put the egg roll in a bowl into some individual serving containers for this week for lunch. I like to go ahead and do that ahead of time as I'm meal prepping, because it just saves me so much time throughout the week. And now I'm going to brown my ground chicken. And I don't know the name of this recipe. A friend of mine gave me the recipe. She was doing some weight loss program a few years ago, and it's all low carb. So the recipe is simple. You simply brown a pound of ground something, chicken, turkey, ground beef, and you add in some seasoning. I'm going to use a healthy amount of Italian seasoning here, and then you add a jar of your favorite pasta sauce and a couple of cups of the riced cauliflower, and it honestly is just so good. And I love it because it's also low carb. I'm trying to kind of watch the carbs I eat. You may have just seen me rub in my Italian seasoning. So my brother-in-law taught me this a few years ago. He once told me that if you rub the dry seasoning between your hands, it breaks it up to help release the flavor more. And I've done it ever since. Sometimes I think I can tell a difference, and sometimes I'm not sure that I can. But honestly, it made sense to me, so I've been doing it since he talked about it. I almost forgot that I also added a couple of shallots that I had diced up. I needed to use them, so instead of onion, I used the shallots. As I think I said before, this recipe came to me from a friend who got it online somewhere. I have no idea where it originated. So I've got my chicken browned here. I added some onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, stuff like that. And now I am putting in some frozen riced cauliflower. This is like a 3-pound bag from Costco. I did not measure at all. I probably put at least 2 cups of cauliflower in there. And I tried to break it up a little bit because I guess where I had brought it an hour home from Costco way back when, and it started to kind of fall a little bit. It had frozen together, so you can see I'm beating it here to kind of break it apart. And here in a moment I am going to add a jar of spaghetti sauce. I think also here in a minute I took there it is, the chicken. This is some of the chicken that my son had made. He is trying his hand at some gluten-free cooking as well. So we had some air-fried chicken for lunch on this particular day with leftovers. After I add the pasta sauce, I'm just going to let it simmer for a little bit to cook out some of that water from the cauliflower, and then it'll be ready to put into bowls for the week. After I put all of the riced cauliflower dish into bowls for the week, I decided that I wanted to make some egg drop soup to go along with my egg roll in a bowl as a side this week. And this was totally just a random, I just decided, hey, it'll sound good, and I happen to have all the ingredients. So I poured in my chicken broth. I'm making my cornstarch slurry here. I know I have my sesame oil and eggs ready to go, and so I'm gonna make egg drop soup. Yum. I have to be honest, the first time I made this, I was thinking to myself, really, I'm going to pour beaten egg into this boiling liquid and it's going to make, what I know as egg drop soup. But guys, seriously, this is so easy to make and really yummy. Once I got my soup into bowls, I went ahead and started slicing and dicing tomatoes for this week. I think I also did the green onion at this time. I was washing my fruits and veggies during all of this. I had some blueberries and strawberries to wash, and I also had some lettuce that I needed to wash and dry for this week. I decided to go ahead and add my green onion to my dishes for the week. If I just totally, just chop it and put it in the refrigerator, then I don't remember to get it out and to put it on my dishes for my lunches each day. So I decided to go ahead and do that. You can see I ended up having to pick off some of the green to kind of also make sure that I evenly distributed the white part. And now it is time to fry up the hamburgers for the week. So in my ground beef, I don't always do the same thing. Today I am using some onion powder, garlic powder, some Chicago steak seasoning, I believe it was, and putting in like a tablespoon of brown sugar. We love this little bit of sweetness that the brown sugar gives the burgers. And then I always use Worcestershire though. We really all like the taste of the Worcestershire in the burgers. So truthfully, it is hard for me to cook on a stovetop because I want to flip. I want to flip the burgers, the hot dogs, the chicken, whatever it is that's to be flipped. I want to flip it early and flip it often, and I know that's not the best way to cook on stovetop. I want to take a moment and just thank you so much for watching my videos and for watching my channel. And if you like meal preps and grocery hauls and mom life, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. And almost 3 hours later, I think I'm going to be done for the day. Whew. Let's see. Out of the things that we have meal planned for this week. All right, on our meal plan, we have burgers and tots, chicken, which we kind of sort of did today because Wheeler wanted to make air fried chicken. He's doing such a good job of cooking. I'm so proud of him. Catfish, chops, and I've got some butternut squash in there and some taco salad. For cereal, we're gonna do, for breakfast, we're gonna do cereal, oatmeal, smoothies, eggs, yogurt and granola, things like that. So for lunch, that's what I've meal prepped some lunch and some dinner stuff here. But lunch is this week, egg roll in a bowl. Oh my goodness, they're coming through the ceiling up there. Kids are upstairs. Sandwiches, leftovers, Lunchables. I did the cauliflower pasta thing here. Not pasta, cauliflower and pasta sauce. Anyway, and I ended up deciding to go ahead and, since I did egg roll in a bowl, I made some more egg drop soup. It was really good. So let me show you what I've got here, and then let's hope I can get it all in the fridge. All right, I prepped the egg roll in a bowl, and then I put the green onion on top, and this is like a little snack size portion. So I've got 3 portions of that. And then I don't even know what to call this. I got the recipe from a friend a few years ago. It's very low carb, which I need low carb because, I mean, I would eat all the carbs in the world, but they don't like me. So this is like a lower carb pasta sauce. That Classico is kind of lower carb compared to a lot. And this is ground chicken. The egg roll in a bowl is ground turkey. This is ground chicken. And the riced cauliflower. And then I added like Italian seasoning and stuff, as you saw. And then I made egg drop soup. So our veggies are washed. We've got some strawberries and blueberries. I've cut some onion. I've also cut tomato. Those are some raspberries that are left. I'm gonna have Caroline just go ahead and eat those if she wants them. I have lettuce and tomato cut. This is the taco meat for this week. I put it in this Pyrex. I'm gonna put the lid on it, and then I can just take that lid off and throw it in the oven to reheat it, or in the microwave. And I've got burgers made already. I almost forgot to show you that I do also have my cold coffee ready for the week. Okay, so I thought I'd hit record, but I guess not, so I'm going again. I also have sliced tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and green onion for burgers and for taco salad this week. So I'm gonna try to get all this in the refrigerator. I know I'm making y'all dizzy. Let me show you this. So these are all the clean dishes. And as I was finishing up something, I would run over here and wash it real quick and just throw it on top. So when I get done at school, the top layer will be dry, and I'll take that off and put it up. I am letting my lettuce dry over here. So I've got a little bit of cleaning to do, but I'm gonna run to school first and get the things done there that I need to get done, and then come back in, finish cleaning this up before we have some supper. So I hope you got some ideas today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.